66. Rising from the Ruins. Stardust and Soulfire. Copyrighted by Divinity and birthed on the cusp of the butterfly's wings. She drinks the dew from the breath of life, muses her masterpieces at the majestic mind, and embalms her sacrifices in tears of cinnamon, sage, and myrrh. In the deserts of her desertions and the caves of her captivities, she stills her winds and smothers her incindered flames. She offers her sunbows and rainbeams to the eye of day, and ultraviolets her visions in the blinding silhouettes of her many midnight moons. Exhausted to depletion, she gathers her fragrant embers and finally combusts her soul and spirit. She fumes her hellish volcanoes and then salutes their consecrated ruins. In the revelation of the now, she fully exterminates. She wholly consumes, purifies, singes, and sears herself into the rebirth of resurrection. She melts her myths into miracles. She wicks her wishes into awakenings. She smoulders her sacrifices into serendipities. As she sends her phoenixes on flights of fantasies, she is now suncatcher, fire swan, flame bird, and skylark. Yes, this wax-winged butterfly now gallops the galactic gateways like the wild mustang of the Milky Way. All her heavens and earths are eternally ablaze. Elmarie Arnold. In the velvety silence, a whispered summons echoed, shattering the shackles of my past. Arise. The phoenix, an eternal guardian of hope, unfolded majestic wings, beckoning me toward radiant renewal. As I emerged, transformed, petals of light unfurled, releasing honey bushes' sweet scent. You are reborn. Life transformed into a kaleidoscope of wonder. Esther Marie's visits sparked stardust memories, laughter echoing target practice, quad bike adventures, kite-surfing escapades, and stargazing conversations under the Karoo's celestial canvas. Her Emirates success story unfolded like a mirage, guiding her through interviews and celebrating triumphs as she landed the air hostess role. With Keith's catalyst support, car payments vanished and the phone contract lapsed. Her car sold within 48 hours and flat remnants returned to the farm. Keith and I blossomed, nurturing love through laughter, joy, and tender assurances. Our haven, free at last farm, flourished with feathered friends and became a launchpad for adventures. We embarked on journeys through Port Elizabeth's winds and Cape Town's mountains. Conversations flowed, unearthing traumas, offering empathy, guidance, and healing. Like my mom and dad, we navigated life's journey as soulmates, dissolving disagreements. Sanctuary shadows danced as we confronted our vulnerabilities, embracing transformation. Lightness enveloped me. Prophecies manifested, overwhelming me with gratitude. I died to myself, rising, reborn.